Oh, how is your ticker, everybody? I need to collect myself. Oh, England are through on penalties. My God. The most nerve-wracking, nerve-shredding end to the quarterfinals. England 1-1 after extra time, 5-3 on penalties. They've done it. We'll talk about the big picture because England are bimbling their way through this tournament, but they're in the semi-finals again. They got to the semi-finals in World Cup 2018. They got to the final of Euro 2020. They're in the semi-finals of Euro 2024. I'm looking at a forlorn looking Manuel Akanji. He's the only one in the shootout who missed his penalty. England have done it. I think maybe it was their best performance of the tournament. Were they good? No, not really. But we'll go through that right now. Gareth Southgate going to the three at the back. I thought England's first half was pretty decent in terms of control. It was a bit pragmatic and a bit cautious as a match again. But I felt that all of England's games have been pragmatic and England have not been competent. Whereas in that first half, I thought England looked competent and I liked Mainu and I liked Saka. But in the second half, it evened out. There was a substitute, weren't they? And the lad playing wing-back, Ndoye, got moved forward. Switzerland took control then from minute 60. I think that sub happened on about 65, did it? Yeah, double sub on 64. And then Brill and Bolo got the goal. Cross deflected. Went John Stones a swing and a miss with the clearance. And Bolo knocked it in at the back stick. And disaster again for the Three Lions. They were behind against Slovakia. They were behind again in this one. A Hail Mary sub from Gareth Southgate. Palmer in. Eze in. Shaw in. Luke Shaw's going to play left centre-back. Eze's going to play wing-back. It's going to be Palmer and Foden and Kane and Saka at right wing-back. Bellingham into central midfield. He played the Hail Mary. And before it could have any influence on the game, by God, Bukayo Saka in off the right, curls it in off the post. Did we score because of the substitution? No. It hadn't had time to settle or have an impact. We're all sitting there wondering, because Bellingham's number came up and it was Konza that actually went off and the cameras didn't catch him go off. And at that point, Saka has then whipped the ball into the far corner off the post. We go into extra time. And as I always say, extra time, waste of time. 22 knackered blokes trying not to lose a football match. And yeah, nothing doing. Oh, to be fair, Shaqiri had that corner that hit the post. Pickford smiled at him afterwards. I don't know if he's grabbing it. Did Switzerland maybe just edge extra time, 55-45 or 60-40? I don't know. I don't care. You tell me. All the subs get made in extra time in terms of setting up your penalty takers. And a perfect 5 out of 5 for England. Cole Palmer, Jude Bellingham, Bukayo Saka and Ivan Toney setting up a last penalty for Trent Alexander-Arnold after Manuel Akanji. He missed the first penalty. We always say two things. He who takes first normally wins, and it's the second miss that's fatal. But they didn't get a chance to miss a second one, Switzerland, because Trent Alexander-Arnold, my God, take a bow, son. Balls of steel. He went up. He took the fifth penalty. England are in the semi-finals. We've got Turkey and Netherlands tonight. That will be who England are playing in the semi-finals. It's France and Spain in the other semi-final. Look, have England all of a sudden gone from a team that were pretty rubbish for the first 4 games of this tournament to a team that now looks like they're purring and they're going to blow everyone away? No, they haven't. Are they kind of improving slightly? Yeah, a little bit, honestly. For the first time, we did see some control from England, particularly in the first half. I think the 3-5-2 looks better. We saw Luke Shaw on the pitch. We saw Jude Bellingham move back into central midfield. But let's be honest, nothing's going to change here. It's now all about England grinding their way through this tournament. Can they beat Turkey or Netherlands? Yeah, they probably can. And then, can you beat France or Spain in a one-off game in the final? And England could make the final here. They genuinely could. I know it's been so negative. Were they good against Serbia for 20 minutes? Yeah. Were they good against Denmark? No, they weren't good. Were they good against Slovenia? No. It was bad, but they got through and, banked the 5 points up. Were they good against Slovakia? No, it was completely on a knife edge. They equalised in the bloody 95th minute with an overhead kick. Not good. Bad. Went on and scraped through and won the game. Were they good today? Better. But they won through, and what you say, these fellas have got resilience, haven't they? They were behind against Slovakia. They got the equaliser. They were behind today. They got the equaliser. They took it to penalties. They won the damn thing 5 out of 5. So, are England playing sparkling football? No. Are England looking like a horrible cockroachy tournament team? Yes. I sat there yesterday watching the French saying, oh, they are just tournament bastards, the French. Can we say the same thing about the English? Kind of. But the thing about the French is they won the World Cup in 98. They won the Euros in 2000. They won the World Cup in 2018. They were in the final in 2016 in the Euros. They were in the World Cup final in Qatar, weren't they? That's the difference. They're tournament bastards that win the things. And England have never done that, which just makes you kind of wonder, how far this is going. Gareth Southgate, I'm literally seeing his reaction right now when Trent Alexander-Arnold, and let's be fair, whipped it into the top corner with his penalty. It's brilliant from Trent. Look at the reaction from the lads sprinting to get him. Look at the 3 Lions behind the goal. They're just getting the job done. Am I massively confident? No. But I think England could get to the final. I'd rather they played France than they played Spain. Getting ahead of ourselves now. Because you could eke out an absolute S-housey. I know you have to face Mbappe, whereas Spain would probably batter you with 70% possession. But, my God. We'll clip this one out. Let me know your thoughts. England bimbling their way to the semi-finals, but these boys are resilient and they are still in the Euros. Get your comments in.